Hello everyone and welcome back to the Neverland Book Club. Today I am all alone, completely alone. And you know what? I think it's great. I had the day off of work today and Pablo has a project that he's working on, so I have the house completely to myself and it is marvelous. What do I plan to do with all of this free time? Read. I'm going to read all day. My plan for today is to start and finish Sputnik Sweetheart by Haruki Murakami. I want to start it and I want to finish it in one sitting. Multiple sittings throughout the day, probably, let's be realistic. I've just finished Girl, Serpent, Thorn and I had a lot of fun. I thought it was very good. I thought it was very solid. I have nothing to do today. I have no place to be. I have nowhere to go. I don't even have a car to go anywhere if I needed to go anywhere, and I wouldn't go anywhere if I had the means. It's a reading day. Read with me. Reading marathon. Readathon. You'll hear me talk a lot more about this one. And you know what? I haven't done a review, like a proper review. Oh, this is more things I've bought. I haven't done a proper, like, review of a certain book since Chelsea's book. Since Gathering Shadows on Halloween, on my birthday. I think that was the last upload of a book review of a specific title. I haven't done one in a while because I found that the engagement in other videos that are not reviews is a little bit better. So please tell me what you think and what you would like to see more of. Is it vlogs like this? Is it non-review but reading type videos? Let me know. This is the comfy outfit of the day. These pants my sister made. She bleached them to make a little bleached tie-dye. There is also a top, but, oh, sun. There's also a matching top, but it's a bit hot. So I have this little crop top thingy going on. It's comfortable. And then everywhere in the background, other than my bookshelves, is just a complete mess because this is where we film. And these you don't normally see, but it's a funny story about these curtains. These curtains, I didn't know were here until after we moved in and after we were unpacking this room. It was completely dark, and then we finally closed the curtains because they were just open for a long time. We closed them, we saw that, and I said, isn't that just perfect? It's so perfect. All right, now, without any further ado, let's get started and hopefully finish. Brick. I'm taking a little bit of a reading break right now while I answer some comments on some of my recent videos. I will sometimes reply or comment back on some of the comments immediately after if I see it right away, but then when I see a few of them come in at once or in the same day, I'll be like, okay, I'll get to it. I'll get to all of them. Because I do like to reply to as many people as possible if I feel like I have something to add to the conversation, but if I feel like I don't have anything, I'm not just gonna, I don't know. Want to see my setup? You want to see? Let me show you. These are my two monitors and then a little iPad, and my desk is very messy, but, you know, I don't know why I need these monitors. Pablo over here has like 3. It's very messy, but what's happening? Continue. And my piano is here on the other side, stuff on it, it's dusty. Oh my god, there's so much space on these monitors, I never know where to put anything. Go to YouTube. When I'm working on my computer, when I'm writing, or when I'm just doing anything really, when I'm reading even, sometimes, I like to put on dark academia playlists, which is just like melancholic, moody music that's mostly instrumental. But there's this one specific video, specific playlist that it just tickles the best part of my brain, and I love it so much. It's very stimulating for me. I'll link it down below if you want to have a listen. Specifically the first song, though all of them are very good and they all do the same kind of tingly feeling for me in the back of my brain, but that first song, it hits. I think it probably goes without saying, but thank you to everyone who comments such nice things. Everyone's, for the most part, very nice. I'm just a curly-haired clown woman on the... Okay, so my phone is being very strange, and it's not recording things, and then it is recording things, and then it's doing it out of order. It's very strange, it's very weird. That's never happened before, but you're on a different camera now, and hopefully the picture is better, because this is supposed to be a better camera. Anyway, I don't know if what I said over there on my desk was recorded, but as I'm looking through all of your comments, I just want to say thank you very much. If you do comment and I don't respond, comment again on maybe a different video, and I'll see that one, and I'll remember your name and be like, oh, thank you. After so much sitting, I feel like I need to move my body, so I sometimes crave a walk. Now and then, I don't know if the echo in here is not good. I sometimes crave a walk, and I don't like walking in the neighborhood because I don't like being seen by people in person. So I have a little treadmill in my bedroom that I like to just savor once in a while. I don't know if savor is the right word for it, but I liked this one in particular because not only was it on the cheaper side, but it also has this little ledge here I can just prop a book on and get moving. So without further ado, let's go for a walk inside. Okay, I'm just gonna sit here and talk to you since the light is so nice in this hallway. There are exactly 210 pages of this book, and I am now on 105. So that is exactly the halfway mark. I am very confident that I can now finish this in a day. I am quite pleased with the speed at which I have been able to read recently. I've been finishing books just left and right, and it's quite satisfying. I don't know if in the past I would have taken longer to read this type of book, or the size of a book, because of time, capability, speed, I don't know. But I feel like I have definitely grown in that aspect of being able to finish a book faster and retain more information from it than I was a few years ago. Since starting this channel, I think it's gotten even better, so thanks for that. Does anyone else feel that way? Like they've kind of grown in their reading journey, but not just the amount of books you can read, the retention you get from a story, the ability to recall certain characters and information in your head, whereas before it'll just go in one eye and out the other. There's a quote in here that I want to share with you. It's on page 95. When the narrator finds himself in an unusual place, maybe, without giving anything away. It was an impressive sight, something I wanted to clip out with scissors and pin to the wall of my memory. It's little sentences like that that make Murakami memorable. It's very simple. It's not overly flamboyant, it's not flowery or anything like that. It's just very precise, as if he's stitching the lining of a nice coat, just elegantly and with such beautiful simplicity that you appreciate the minimalism of his language. I said what I said. I was thinking about writing some scripts for some future videos, but I'm not in that mindset today. I'm more in a reading mindset, so I'm not gonna break from that and start writing or start a different task, like editing or anything like that today. I think today is just a reading day. It's also very, very cloudy. It's been quite sunny lately, but today it knew it was my day off, and it was like, you know what? I'm gonna give you a bit of rain in your morning. It's gonna wash the day clean, and then you get some overcast skies, some beautiful dark light clouds to play with throughout the day. So I'm grateful for that. At this point now, there's nothing left to do but keep reading. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm very close to finishing. I only have maybe 25-30 pages left of my read of Sputnik Sweetheart, and I want to save it for later tonight because I plan on getting in the bathtub and having a little pamper session. So until then, I want to talk a little bit about the books I was able to finish this month. Most of the ones on my TBR for this month, they're already pretty much finished. You already know I finished this one while I was editing the TBR for it, I had finished it. It was very chunky, but I could not put it down. I feel like I have been blind to an entire world, to many different worlds actually, when it comes to fantasy fiction. I've always kind of wrote it off as something I wasn't interested in or wasn't excited about, but oh, I was wrong. I can admit when I'm wrong about something, and I was wrong about my opinion on the fantasy genre. It is quite fun. And not just for the sexy bits, like those are nice, those are definitely nice too, but everything else also is just so fun. The escapism is like so much more than when you're reading horror or even regular romance. Like all of that is fine and good and fun, but fantasy is different, isn't it? In my quest of reading more fantasy, I wanted to read Girl Serpent Thorn, and I did, and I finished it actually quite fast, because it was another one I just couldn't put down. I really enjoyed the elements of culture in this one because it's very similar, if not identical, to my culture, so it was very refreshing seeing that written into such a beautiful story. Kind of, it was a little bit like a fairy tale, like a folk tale, but with its own twists. And I really, really enjoyed it. And the main character's name is actually one of my aunt's names. So that was interesting. And it's so pretty. Very pretty. How do you feel about leaving me home alone all day just so I can read an entire book in one sitting?
But you've been like doing that, I feel like.
I have been doing that. Not the way I did today. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, that's gonna hurt if it falls. So I changed my outfit. I'm wearing the top that I told you about that goes with the pants. It's a full outfit. My sister made it up
Which
to...
book is it? What is it about?
This is Sputnik Sweetheart. Watch out, watch out. By Haruki Murakami. There's a point in the story that had me making a face because it was strange and interesting and a little bit nightmarish. I like the way Murakami uses like events and things to say that there are two different versions of people in different accounts of the same world but a different universe. It's very interesting. We're on our way to go get food because I was home alone all day, which means I barely ate. And then Pablo has to leave again. So I did finish the book. I wanted to finish it in the bath tonight because I was gonna take a bubble bath. I got too eager. I'll start another one in the bath instead. Okay, that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like this video if you liked it and subscribe down below. I had a fantastic day all alone reading Sputnik Sweetheart. I had so much fun. All the tabs. I think my favorite part was the part I was telling Pablo about where she kind of sees herself at the top of the Ferris wheel. That part really did something to my brain that I feel like I may have nightmares about. So that was fun for me. This wasn't my favorite read from Murakami. I've definitely read better. It achieved what it had intended to, in that it was a quick read with the same Murakami feel. It was like a snack, like a nice little snack rather than a full meal, which is fine. So now I'm going to continue reading this one. I'm gonna throw on a sheet mask, get in my bathtub, and just have just a night, just a lovely little pampered night. I'm excited to see where this picks up because the last one ended shockingly. Today's shout out goes to Danielle Hinton. Thank you so much for your comment and your support, and thank you for the recommendation. I haven't read a graphic novel in quite some time, so I'll definitely be looking into that one. Stay lost, keep reading, have a bath. Goodbye.